There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
When we first went in, one of the people said, "Who are you?" And Tex said, "I'm the devil, and I'm here to do the devil's business."
Where are we going tonight?
Actually,
Jen Egan?
So we are going somewhere.
Nice.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
But I actually don't like the question that I don't like the question that I have written. Okay. So my question that I just came up with about 5 seconds ago is, when you walk around during any sort of holiday, okay, what is a decoration that you appreciate seeing?
Well, I don't know if I have a specific one in mind, but I definitely like when people get creative with Halloween decorations.
Yes.
I appreciate that a lot. But I don't really have a specific one that comes to mind.
I enjoy the giant skeletons.
Yes, those are fun.
And there's actually a house kind of close to you that I used to drive by all the time that kept the skeleton out year round.
Yes, I think I know.
And they would dress the skeleton for the season.
Yes, it was Easter and stuff. They would change up the
Or Valentine's Day, the skeleton would be holding a chain of hearts.
Yeah.
I believe it was August or September because it's the beginning of football season.
Yeah.
They would dress it in a football jersey.
Yeah, no, that's fun. And you know what? There is one that comes to mind, actually, now that we're talking about it. There's this one house, or I've seen 2 houses with it, I think, but it's a witch with a broom, but it's suspended in the air. I don't know how that decoration works, but I love it every time I see it. So maybe that's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Halloween decor. I like when they go really extreme.
Yeah.
And they offend neighbors and stuff like that. But also I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas time. But I do like when it says Happy Holidays for 2 reasons. One, because it pisses off all the Christians and the Trump people. And I'm like, Happy Holidays, fuck you.
Yeah.
But also, too, I do like the fact that it is inclusive because it no matter what you celebrate, what you choose to celebrate or not celebrate doesn't matter. I like the term Happy Holidays.
Yeah, not everyone celebrates the same fucking thing.
Well, I remember when I was living in London years ago, there was this woman who I couldn't stomach her, but she just wasn't nice.
Yeah.
And she just always was I don't know. She was your typical British woman. But anyway, I remember I was leaving somewhere. We went to go see a play or something, and it was right before Christmas. And they say Happy Christmas over there. And I said oh, have a happy holiday. She's like, it's Happy Christmas. And I'm like, well, I don't know what people celebrate.
Oh my God, shut up.
So anyway,
it's Happy Christmas.
So I wonder if what's his name? My number one celebrity crush from Wham.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Yeah.
He was my first. How did I forget that? Yeah. George Michael. In that song Last Christmas by Wham. That's the only
Happy Christmas.
I wrapped it up. So maybe he's from England because he says
he is British.
Oh, there you go.
You didn't know George Michael was British?
No, I didn't. Happy Christmas.
I knew
wrapped
that.
it up and sent it.
Yeah.
Didn't even know where his crush was from.
Yeah. Shame on you.
Always had a
Seriously.
thing for him.
I do love George Michael.
Always. My 3-year-old ass wanted that.
Grosses me out every time he says
I don't
that.
care. Listen, I knew I was gay from when I was a sperm.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Great.
I knew.
We love it.
My little tail was glittery.
Gross.
Glittery tail.
Glittery.
I fertilized that egg. I was like, girl, this egg needs some feng shui.
Excuse me, I have to go vomit now.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I am, like I said, I am taking us somewhere.
Nice.
Yay.
I am taking us to a place we've actually been a handful of times in Bizarre Buffet.
Okay.
I'm taking us to Japan. I'm taking us back to Japan.
Love it. We love going to Japan.
So I know we've been here many a times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vending machine dress.
Vending machine dresses.
Yeah.
Ich, ni, san, shi.
We had another episode. Oh my god, we have so many. I've lost track.
Yeah.
Over 100.
Yeah, I think we're 111.
I mean, we talked about a plane crash in Tokyo.
Yes.
For the birthday curse.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right, blanked out there. It was
But-
like we found a lot of stories.
I'm taking us to a village. It's very quaint. It's very small. It's in the south. It is called Nagoro, Japan. Okay, it's not easy to get to. The bus system is like really infrequent. I think the nearest train station is over an hour away. But that has not stopped over 3,000 people visiting yearly.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's something there.
Yeah. So like maybe you go by bus, by car, however you're going to get there. You're driving along the winding roads and this small little village appears from the distance and you see elderly residents tending to their gardens and families waiting at the little bus stop. But like as you get closer, you realize that these are not people, but they're scarecrows.
What?
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
So-
more whimsical.
Exactly. So
I love that.
Sweet.
Wow.
I know we're going from like poltergeist housing to poop ashes to whimsical scarecrow
Yeah,
village.
you get a little bit of everything. That's why it's a buffet here.
Exactly.
Hell
So
yeah.
Nagaro is filled with life-size scarecrows, and they outnumber the residents 10 to 1.
Love that for them.
Today, there are only 27 residents, and the youngest is over 50.
Wow.
Many
the youngest.
Sounds like a retirement community.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Because like many people, because I said it's like a very small village. It's very hard to get to, and a lot of people have moved to bigger cities to pursue their careers. Yeah. But who is the mastermind behind Scarecrow Village?
I want to know.
So her name is Tsukumi Ayano, and she is a crafts hobbyist who is from Nagaro.
Okay.
And she returned later in life to her hometown in 2002. She lived in the city of Osaka for most of her life. But when she was living there as a child, there were nearly 300 residents. So we went from 300 to 27 residents.
Wow.
And she created the first scarecrow or the first few scarecrows kind of more for like farming purposes. But she created one that resembled her late neighbor growing up, who she used to talk to every day. And she came up with this concept as a way to like honor the presence of the villagers who have passed or moved on.
Oh,
That's really sweet.
That's a nice. That's nice.
Right? I think that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That is.
So like when you go to visit, you can see scarecrows just going about their daily lives outdoors. Like seriously.
doing their thing.
Like you might see some like scarecrow construction workers wearing hard hats.
Hell yeah.
Like installing a road sign.
Cute.
Maybe you might see a couple sitting on tree stumps.
Lovely.
Like over by the river. A
Enchanted.
fisherman taking a break on his front porch with his young daughter
Adorable.
alongside him.
Wow.
Yeah, so the other thing that's really cool is the only school that they had was shut down. And like
Too
years
many
back,
scarecrows.
the last 2 elementary school students graduated. So the school has become the unofficial museum of students, teachers, parents, and imaginary figures. So like you can go into this building and like walk into a classroom where there's a scarecrow teacher at the front of the room and the scarecrow students like sitting in desks. There's actually pictures of it.
Oh, they'll be in this video.
It sure will. Insert image right here.
Yes, here.
So in the classroom, there's about like 12 students at their desks as the teacher delivers a lesson.
All the scarecrow students.
Yep.
That's adorable.
So it's kind of become like a museum. And like within this like abandoned school, you can also see scarecrows that Tsukumi and other people have made, like lined along the walls. On the gym's stage, the school gym stage, is a bridal party wearing customary Western and Japanese clothing. And inexplicably, 6 short boys wearing potato sacks stand next to the formally dressed bunch.
Well, that's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess I didn't want to upstage the Scarecrow bride.
Yeah, or maybe the artist, she was feeling more dark. She was in her
Maybe.
her dark Scarecrow era.
Yeah.
But like, if you're really into scarecrows,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, like
can,
into them.
You can come to Nagoro and attend Sakumi Ayano's scarecrow making workshop, which is held the 4th of every Wednesday each month.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
So do
for
people?
us to
I guess
go.
people go and they build a scarecrow and then does it get displayed in the community?
Yeah,
I believe it does.
That's so cool.
that is.
It's like a living art installation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That you can. Oh, that's really kind of cool.
yeah. Let me tell you, the Japanese people are cool as fuck.
I know the best fashion
Great
designers, the
man,
best.
artists.
They-
of all
We love
kind.
you. We love you.
It's a great culture.
I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Me
It'd be
too.
a lot of fun.
Also, too, you can attend their annual Scarecrow Festival, which is a tourist favorite. And it happens the first Sunday of October every year.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would go and I would make high fashion for the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
You would, and they would look really hot.
They would. They'd look really hot and cool and like very futuristic new wave scarecrow
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, like, Sakumi Ayano is usually around, like, if you go and you can meet with her and, you know, learn more about scarecrow making.
But she teaches the class
Because she
herself,
teaches
right?
the classes
Oh,
herself.
that's so cool.
That's yeah.
That's cool.
That is.
But I will leave us. I told you this was going to be a really short episode.
No,
but I'll leave
it's
you
so
with
fun.
a quote that she said about coming back to the town. The reason why I came back was to take care of my father. If I get sick or old, I might go live with my children or other family in Osaka. But as long as I'm healthy, I'd like to stay in Nagaro and continue making the scarecrows.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Right? Isn't it so cute? And
Very
like,
cute.
is.
just
You know, it is bizarre because of just like the
Like,
scarecrows.
yeah.
But it's also charming and sweet.
And how
And, like,
isolated it is too and hard to
Yeah.
get to.
And the fact that it's
Yeah.
kind of like she's still trying to bring life to a village that's kind of moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You know?
there's something very beautiful about that for sure.
Like paying homage to her childhood,
Yeah.
which I think is really just sweet.
Yeah.
No, it is.
I also see this kind of like in alignment with your episode about the Mary Cemetery.
Yes, I
Yes.
was thinking
So it's
about
very
that.
much like in that spirit, that
Yeah.
wheelhouse, you know.
No, for sure. And that's a great episode you guys should listen to if you haven't heard it yet.
But
Don't know the number, but
I think that's like my mom's favorite episode is the Mary
Cemetery.
Cemetery. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So
that's a great
we
one.
have
Yeah.
so many places in the world to go visit: the Mary Cemetery, Scarecrow
yeah.
Village,
Absolutely.
Nicolas Cage's
Cage's
pyramid.
pyramid.
Yeah, the house where Cindy James was stalked.
Yes, we've got
throwing that in there.
places to go.
Yeah,
People
absolutely.
to the Hotel of Doom.
Hotel of Doom. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And in was it North Korea?
Yeah,
That was
we'll have
North
to-
Korea.
North Korea.
We'll have to
Which-
sneak in
Yeah, well, we'd have to.
and never sneak out. I don't
It
know.
would never come back. So
Yeah.
if you never hear from us again, it's because we
Yeah.
snuck into North Korea and
Abs-
weren't able to get out.
Absolutely.
Or the Simpsons house.
The
I
Simpsons
guess,
house.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
There were a lot of places.
Holy.
Holy
Land.
where the murder
USA.
happened. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
good tourist sites that we've covered.
We should do a Bizarre Buffet travel book.
Oh,
That would be
shit.
so
we
fucking
actually
cool.
should.
Absolutely.
Girl,
Right?
anyone in publishing can help
Yeah.
us out.
Yeah,
We-
somebody.
We're trying to make
Damn,
money off
Jen.
this
We
shit.
are.
So
Jen, that was
Trying.
brilliant.
Yeah, no, honestly though,
That
that's
was
a great idea.
That was goddamn brilliant.
Uh-huh.
Man.
Hell yeah. It would be like a weird New Jersey,
But like,
like
bizarre buffet.
the Bizarre
yeah,
Buffet.
but better.
Side note, Weird New Jersey, the two guys that run it, their names are Mark and Mark.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I don't think they have sex with each other.
No,
but, yeah.
they don't.
Yeah, but they're Mark and Mark.
Are they both spelt with a K, or is one with a C and one with a K?
I think it's like KNC.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong.
Wow.
I met them. Nice fellas.
Aw.
They're nice fellas.
They
charming.
seem like really nice fellas.
Yeah.
They're sweet.
Well, you know
I picture them as like
Yeah.
sweet old men.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yep. Older.
Sweet old
don't want-
gentleman. Well, I love that. That was really fun, Jen. So,
Thanks.
I mean, I guess follow us on Instagram, on Facebook.
Bizarre Buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patreon,
Patreon,
however you
whatever the
say it.
Yep. Give us money.
Yeah. Or don't.
Or just like subscribe. Like I've
Yeah.
said last episode, just a simple click on YouTube to
Share.
subscribe to us.
Yeah.
Like helps us. It goes a
We're
long
giving
way.
you free content, sex appeal.
Yeah.
Give us a like, give us a follow.
Yeah.
It's the
Something.
least you can do.
Absolutely.
Sure can.
And we're on the YouTube so you can watch us.
On the YouTube.
We're on
we
the
are.
YouTube.
The
and then,
YouTube.
Yeah, just
Also-
like, gotta go to the Sephora.
And if you're watching and you're like, damn, I want to listen to them in the car or when I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
Or whatever, in the bathroom. You can listen to us on any podcast.
Absolutely.
platform.
Yeah,
It's
for
out
sure.
there.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, I mean, I guess until next time, I'm actually the Scarecrow that was in that movie. What is it? Not Maxine. Pearl. I am the Scarecrow that was in the movie Pearl.
I actually want to see that. That's on my list to watch. I am the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
And I am the ruby red slippers from The Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
There is no place like home.